Radhe Radhe everyone. Another episode of my video log. What I've been doing is I've been creating these what do you call them? I've been creating 2 videos in the morning, once in the morning and once in the evening now. Morning time is just chanting videos, and so I try to chant Lord Krishna's name at least 108 times. So I make that video. If somebody wants to follow along with my chanting videos, please do so. I feel like chanting God's name out loud, it keeps me focused. I listen to Iskcon quite a bit, and they always promote saying the Lord's name, chanting Hare Rama Hare Krishna out loud, because what it does is chanting it loud helps you. Well, for me, how it helps me is it keeps me focused. I can focus on Lord's name, my mind, as I'm saying Lord's name. If I'm saying it quietly, which is the best if you can keep the focus on the Lord. If you can, Krishna's face is so beautiful. If you can keep it focused on Krishna, as you're saying, chanting slowly, it's great if you can keep the focus. But for me, I feel like my focus drifts away with my regular life. So in order for me to bring my focus back, I try to say it loud whenever I can. I try to say Lord's name when I'm working, when I'm doing anything, so the focus is always on that's important. So saying Lord's name out a bit loud keeps the focus on that beautiful face. Krishna's face is absolutely beautiful. For people, those who know, Lord's, and that's why you have seen there was Mirabai. There's something in Krishna's face that everybody gets attracted to. So if you can keep the focus on the Lord's face, it'll be the best thing that you could do. So let's say let's chant Krishna's name one more time. Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama. I just messed up the Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. So what I've been trying to do is I was listening to that was a few years ago when I was things were looking up, and I wasn't feeling depressed. I was listening to I'm always in a rush for some reason, like everybody else. Something's going on in life all the time, so you're always in a rush. I go to mandir pretty much every day, but I'm always in a rush. I never sit down for any pravachan. So one day, 4 or 5 years ago, I had a little bit of a time, and my mom told me, every time you go to mandir, just sit down for a few minutes, and try to listen to what they're saying. And so that day I sat down and started listening to the pravachan that Pandit Ji was doing. and in that pravachan he said, according to our Ved, according to our Hamare Ved, Hamare Shastra, we are told to take a shower with sheetal, cold showers in the morning. And then in my head was like, for people, those who have visited Canada and US, please know that the hot water and cold water is available all the time. Like, in India, growing up, you need to turn the geyser on, and then they'll get the hot water come in. But But in Canada and US, you have the option of hot and cold water, because you have the hot water tank in the basement, which runs all the time. So you have cold and hot water available all the time. But as he was saying that, hey, according to our Shastra, that we should take a shower with cold water, and in my head it was like, come on, man, how cold, understand how cold it is. Like, it's easy to say one thing. Like, in my head is like, do you actually take shower with cold water? So I laughed it off, like anything else that I've laughed off, which actually meant something. So, and then fast forward to my now, and then I listened to this neuroscientist, and he says that scientifically it is told that your morning showers should be with cold water, because what it does is, taking showers with cold water, when your body is absolutely, the way God has built it, it has this safety mechanism that every time it feels like, so active person, a living person has warm body. So every time body feels like it's gonna get cold, the core of the body is gonna get cold, it produces this acid. I have no idea, I'm not a neuroscientist, so I don't know what it's called, but it produces this acid that's absolutely needed to bring heat into the body. So what it does, every time the body feels like the core is gonna get cold, it produces this acid which wakes you up, which heats up the body. So our Shastras, our people knew about this stuff 2,500 years ago, whenever the Vedas were written. So I want to say that people back then were a lot smarter than we were now, and a lot more scientifically advanced than we are now. So they knew about this stuff back in the days, but anyways, and apparently it is true. So we are supposed to take showers with cold waters in the morning and hot water at nighttime, because you want your body to feel like it's getting really hot and produce an acid to cool it down, so you can sleep properly at nighttime. So I've started doing that. I'm starting to take cold showers in the morning. I feel a little bit better because I'm more awake. But I don't know. But mentally feels like it's a good thing. But hopefully it's a good thing. But we'll know more as I progress, as I continue to take cold showers. I'll let you guys know how it goes. But for the last couple of months, I've been starting to take cold showers in the morning. Hopefully it will work. So yeah, that was my video log for today, guys. Hopefully more people will listen. Hopefully if you're going through something similar that I'm going through, hopefully this will help you. And yeah, Radhe Radhe.